Here's the order almost everyone follows without ever questioning it. Paycheck arrives, rents get paid, bills get paid, subscriptions get paid, groceries get paid, and then whatever's left, if anything is left, goes into savings. What I'm about to explain is something most people go their whole financial lives without ever realizing. That order is not neutral, it's just how bills work. It is quietly and reliably one of the biggest reasons people stay financially stuck, regardless of how much they earn. That's a different order. Wealthy families use this instinctively. It has a name. It takes 10 minutes to set up. And by end of this video, we are going to understand exactly why it changes everything downstream of it. Section 1. Why paying bill first is keeping you broke forever. Here's the trap almost everyone falling into without ever noticing it's a trap. When bills come first, your future comes last, by definition, every single month without exception. And here's the part that makes this so dangerous. Expenses expand to match whatever's available. This is a well-documented behavioral finance pattern called lifestyle inflation. The more disposable income you have after fixed bills, the more than income quietly gets absorbed by discretionary spending. A slightly nicer takeaway, a slightly better subscription, a slightly better night out, not through recklessness, just through a simple fact that when money is available and visible, humans tend to use it. So when saving is what happens with the leftovers, and leftovers keep shrinking because expenses keep rising to meet them. Savings never actually grows. This is why people who gets a raise often report feeling just as financially stretched a year later. The raise didn't fail them, the order did. This is why a pay raise so rarely feels like it actually changes anything. And it isn't the raise fault. Paying bills first isn't wrong because bills don't matter. They obviously do. It's wrong because it makes your future the variable, the thing that flexes and shrinks depending on what's left. And the variable that always gets whatever's remaining remains at zero. Identify it. Section 2. How to split any income before you touch a single dollar. Here's the inversion, and it's genuinely this simple. Here's the exact mechanism, not a mindset shift, an actual system. The moment your income arrives, any money landing in your account, a portion moves immediately, automatically into a separate account before you see it as available money at all. Not what's left after bills, before anything. This works because something psychologists call the mental accounting effect. The way humans treat money differently depending on which bucket it's mentally assigned to. Money that's already moved out of your main account into separate saving or investment account stops registering in your brain as spendable. It's not sitting there tempting you every time you check your balance. It's already gone, already working, already out the decision making loop. This one shift removes the willpower requirement entirely, and that's exactly why it works. You don't need discipline to not spend money you never see. You need discipline to not spend money that's sitting right in front of you every single day. Pay yourself first doesn't rely on willpower. It removes the need for it. That's the entire mechanism, and it's why this rule outperforms almost every other budgeting method that depends on remembering to save what's left. Section 3. The exact percentage to save at every income level. Now the honest answer here, because I want to give you something real, not a made up number that sounds authoritative but doesn't hold up. Here's the number most people ask for, and the honest version of the answer. There is no single percentage that's correct for every income and every financial life. And anyone telling you there is one universal number hasn't accounted for rent, debt, or whatever you live. But there is a well-established starting framework worth knowing. The 50-30-20 approach, popularized by economist Elizabeth Warren. Roughly 50% toward needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards saving and debt repayment. That 20% is a strong default starting point for most people in stable employment with manageable fixed costs. If you're earning less or your fixed costs, rent, essential bills, take up more of your income, even 5 to 10% consistently applied is generally meaningful because the mechanism matters more than the size at the start. If you're earning more or your fixed costs are lower related to your income, pushing towards 25 to 30% accelerates everything that follows. Here's the part that actually matters more than the number itself. The real answer is this: pick a percentage that's genuinely sustainable for your situation, not the highest number that sounds impressive. A consistent 10% you never skip will outperform an ambitious 30% you abandoned after 2 months. Every single time, start where you can actually sustain it, then increase it every time your income grows, before your lifestyle has a chance to absorb the difference. Section 4. How to automate it so it happens without thinking. This is where the rule actually becomes real, because a rule you have to remember to follow every month is a rule you will eventually forget. Here's how you make this completely automatic. Set it up once, never think about it again. Step 1. Open a separate account specifically for this, ideally one that's slightly annoying to access instantly, so it isn't sitting one tap away from everyday spending. A savings account at a different bank or directly inside an investment platform. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer timed to land the same day your income arrives, payday or shortly after. Most banking apps let you schedule this under 2 minutes. Step 3. For the portion you're investing rather than just saving, set up a recurring automatic investment into board index funds so the money doesn't just sit, it starts compounding immediately. Once this is set up, the system runs whether you're paying attention or not, and that's the entire point. That's it. That's the full mechanism. No spreadsheet to maintain the no willpower checkpoint every payday. The transfer happens, the investment happens. Our only job is to build monthly budget around whatever's left. The exact opposite of the order you started with at the beginning of this video. Section 5. What your bank account look like in 12 months doing this. Let's make this concern, because a rule without a picture of outcome is just an instruction. Here's what this actually looks like a year from now in real numbers. Take someone earning $40,000 a year, saving a sustainable 10%. That's $333 a month, moved automatically the day their paycheck lands. After 12 months, that's just under $4,000 saved before any investment growth is even factored in it. If a portion of that is invested rather than just holding in cash, even a modest average return adds a further layer on top. Compare that to the version of this person doing it the old way. Bills first, then savings last. The version of that same person following the old rule. Bills first, savings whatever's left. Statistically, saves a small fraction of the amount over the same 12 months based on the well-documented patterns around leftovers based saving. Same income, same years, same person. The only variable that changed was the order money moved in. 12 months from now, you will have either built a real wealth or you will be exactly where you are today. With 12 more months, the rule doesn't require you to earn more. It requires to reorder what you already have. If this video shifted how you think about your next paycheck, this channel exists to keep doing exactly that. Everything in this video comes down to one sentence. The order money moves in matters as much as the amount. Bills first means your future is whatever's left over. Saving first means your future is guaranteed before anything else gets a chance to compete with it. This is the part where most people close the tab and mean to do it later. Don't be that version of this. Later has a way of quietly becoming never. Not through a decision, just through days passing without a transfer ever getting set up. So here's the direct version. Open your banking app before you do anything else today. Set a transfer. Pick the percentage that's sustainable for you, even if it's small. The system doesn't need to be perfect on day one. Needs to exist. Drop a comment telling me what percentage you're starting with, and I check every single one of them.